said is, like, actually my brother Chance has said, like, well, let's say all of a sudden there's a black metal revival or a death metal revival, are we going to be lumped into that? Because, you know, it's pretty equal, everything we do, you know, so if there's, like, you know, all of a sudden everyone wants to play death metal, since we play a third share or fourth share of death metal, it's gonna be like, oh, Skeletonwitch, death metal revival.
Well, see, that could be lucrative for you.
Wait, fuck yeah. You know, I'm gonna play Nostradamus real quick, and I'm gonna say the only thing that I foresee killing us is gonna be fucking gas prices or me falling asleep.
Yeah. If all of a sudden people in America start burning churches and doing like the Norwegian or Swedish like death metal or black metal thing, you know, all of a sudden it'll be like Skeletonwitch. All of a sudden they're riding the black metal wave, like because it's kind of like odd timing because we just do what we do. We're metal fans, you know. That's how we started the band as dudes that love to listen to metal, play metal, and you know, drink beer. Not that we're some kind of party band, but we party of fucking
grab a beer.
Cool.
But you know, it's kind of odd that we came around at a weird time that there was no conscious decision like thrash is coming back. Let's see what we can do with that. It was kind of like Nate and I and our drummer Derek and how we pieced together the band and started it. That the music that Nate was writing and stuff, when I heard it and then joined up with him and kind of teamed up, was just cool riffs and cool music. We didn't care like this is extra thrash or this is extra black metal or this is a little bit death metal. We don't give a shit. We don't give a fuck. Like when we write riffs and we said this before in interviews, but if they give us chills and we like it, like if I show Nate a riff or if he shows me an entire song because he is the main songwriter and we're into it, we don't give a fuck if it sounds like death metal or black metal or Viking metal or speed metal or whatever. We just care about writing music that we're into and that we want to hear and that we're stoked about playing. And it came across at a time that the thrash revival is coming, and that's a rad thing, but a lot of times we get kind of pushed into that tidal wave of thrash resurgence, even though, you know, there's some cool bands doing it, but I don't care about a thrash resurgence so much as I just care about metal in general, you know?
Right. That's cool.
Cowboys from Hell rules.
That's fucking right. Yeah. All right, man. Nate, last question. What makes you do this? What makes you do this every day? Why do you keep doing this? Why do you get up and what is it?
I love playing. Well, I mean, I love playing music. You know, first and foremost, you know, I would play guitar for free for the rest of my life. So why not do it for just, you know, 2 fucking hay pennies above free every night? I just love playing music. I've had plenty, you know, I've worked at warehouses. I worked at a job where I sorted fucking sheep wool to get graded, and we baled it into bales, and I've done all those crap that I always get drunk and call off to do. So this job kind of gives me the best of all 3 worlds, you know. I got to work hard to not get too drunk. I'm allowed to get drunk. And there's also a creative part of it. You know, there's nothing creative about throwing sheep shit in fucking wool on a conveyor belt. There's no creative juices flowing when you load a semi-truck full of fucking Victoria's Secret or Bath and Body Works fucking lotion, you know. It gives you the creative part. It gives you a total freedom. It gives you no money. But that's okay with me. I don't give a shit. I don't need anything, you know. I need 1 Snickers bar, 1 20-ounce Coke, and about 10 beers a night, and then I'm good. I could live off that for years. Now, of course, I probably have type 2 diabetes. Not diagnosed yet, because I won't go do it.
Yeah.
That's all a joke, but
if we're permitted to tour with like at least a little bit of money to get us to the next town, and we get a little bit of food and a little bit of beer, like Nate was saying, you know, that we do it because we love it. I mean, it's fun. It's so much fun. Like, I hate to even call it a job because if I would say we have the best job in the world, but we don't get paid like it's a job because we've all, like Nate said, we work shitty jobs and when we could make way more money fucking working minimum wage, but we don't care about that. And one other thing that's really, really rad about it is that even though like this past year, like in 2007, we've gotten some stuff in some magazines, and our ugly mugs have been in Revolver and Metal Maniacs and all this kind of shit. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, they're asking me about that, like, oh, that's really cool. Like somebody that came to the show that liked our band was like, that's great, you guys are in these magazines, that's really awesome. Like, and they had kind of had an oddly perceived notion of like they were making all this money and doing all this stuff. Right. And I thought about it, and I was like, in a few years, who knows what the fuck will happen, and we'll keep the copies of those magazines and we'll put them in our closets or in our fucking some kind of shitty scrapbook or whatever, and that's rad. Like we're really stoked that has happened, because it is a proud accomplishment to be able to get out there with like a lot of great bands and be publicized in certain ways. But at the same time, the funny thing is, those magazines will sit in my closet, but the people that I've met on tour, that be it bands, be it promoters, be it fans that come to shows or whatever, we've made so many fucking friends that are metalheads, that are people that support metal, and that love what we do and just love metal in general, that means so much. Like no matter where we go, like there are great fucking people that we have now, since we've toured so much, repeatedly seen, that come out and hang out and just love and support metal till the death, and it means so much to them, and it means so much to us that even the other bullshit, be it money, which we've never seen, or press and stuff, that's cool, but that's another accomplishment, or one of the reasons that we do it, which was your original question, because that means a fucking lot. Because if we stop tomorrow and Nate and I lose a hand, we each lose a hand. Yeah, if we both lose a fucking hand and we can never play guitar again, we've made so many friends and met so many cool people and that are just supporting metal. That's absolutely fucking rad. So
the only job I've never quit, got fired from, or called in sick to. A lot of times we have like ridiculous drives, and we'll wake up at fucking 6. We'll get drunk at night. We'll drive to a truck stop. We'll wake up at 6 in the morning, and we'll drive 10 hours, and we'll play a show. I can fucking pull it together for that shit. So that means something. I couldn't pull together eating too many cheeseburgers one night and going to loading fucking trucks. You know what I mean? So it's just in our fucking shit, It's in our blood to get that pussy. Which we don't get either. Yeah, which we also don't get.
Which sometimes happens, but it's never myself or Nate. or like, I don't even know how you... Fuck, I don't know.
He's gotta have a joke that like, oh yeah, Harris and Mulch are getting pussy, and I'll be like, let's get out of here, and I'll act like I'm grabbing his hand and we'll walk out. Like, we don't actually do that, but we were joking around with somebody like, you guys probably get like laid a lot, and we're like, no, we pretty much go like this. Oh, Mulch is getting pussy. Let's get out of here.